I'm presenting my 2010 project on coral reefs. So how did it go for me? During this whole process, I learned a lot of facts about my topic, which I'll talk about later in my presentation. First of all, I picked this topic about coral reefs because when I was younger and when I was growing up, I always loved the ocean and corals. And when Mr. Ori told us about 2010, I thought that coral reefs should be my topic. But I also chose this because coral reefs are in a very big danger right now, and they are the home to almost all marine life, so they are a very important thing in our ecosystem, and that's why I wanted to come up with a plan that would help save coral reefs. But since this topic is so big, and I also don't have the technology and time to come up with a plan, it was a big setback of mine, but that wouldn't stop me. So then I decided to focus on sharing more about the problems we are causing coral reefs and why we should help them. So imagine this. On a warm sunny day, you're walking in a park by the ocean and you're eating ice cream, and you look at your watch and you see that you have 5 minutes to get to work, and if you don't run, you'll be late. So you have 2 options to choose from. Option A, you throw your ice cream wrapper on the ground, which will then probably blow into the ocean or right into the ocean and be on time for work. Or option B, you take your time to actually find a trash can and be late for work that day, which probably won't affect your work. So if you picked option A, you would be part of destroying coral reefs and especially marine life, because a plastic bag in a turtle's eyes looks exactly like a jellyfish. So if that turtle then ate the plastic, it would later die. And if you picked option B, you would be a part of saving corals and marine life. And if everyone thought like option A, our oceans will be destroyed in no time. And so in this presentation, I'm going to try to be changing everyone's mind who picked option A to change to option B and give more information about the beauty of corals. Why we need to help them. So according to Natural History Museum, corals can span hundreds of kilometers, and more than 1,000 species can live on just one coral. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia contains 6 species of turtles, 400 species of corals, and 1,500 species of fish, and 4,000 species of mollusk. And worldwide, they create a global value of 5 trillion pounds, the money and not the weight. And according to Smithsonian Ocean Portal, coral reefs are the home to more than 1/4 of all ocean species, and the coral reefs only cover 2% of the ocean, which is a big fish per area ratio, really interesting. Okay, the problems we are causing coral reefs. About 1/4 of all coral reefs have been destroyed or damaged from many different things we humans are doing. So the first one is overfishing and destructive fishing. Overfishing affects the balance of coral reef communities, causing the food chain to go out of balance. An example of destructive fishing is dynamite and blast fishing. And according to WWF, bottom trawling is a huge threat to corals, which is when you bang on corals with sticks. Second is pollution, which is here. And examples are sewage waste going into oceans, plastic and other trash that humans throw into the waters, and sewage waste created from farming that increases the nitrogen in the water, causing too much algae to grow, which covers up the sunlight so the corals can't grow and then will then die. And most importantly, climate change. When the temperatures are too high, corals cannot grow, and global warming has caused coral bleaching, and if we don't try to stop climate change, it will be the thing that kills off all the corals. Since I wasn't able to come up with a plan to save coral reefs, I have some tips that you can do every day to help a little bit. So first, you can correctly dispose trash in things like recycle bins and trash can and not in nature. Secondly, you can conserve water. Just by lowering your shower time or anything like that by just a few minutes, you can lower the runoff that pollutes our waters. 3, you help reduce pollution by walking, biking, or even carpooling to work. And 4, share the excitement like I'm doing now in a TED Talk, or just by talking to people in conversations. And according to Nature Conservancy, if you don't live near coral reefs, you can always support groups that help protect corals by donating. And this project really helped me understand a lot about corals, and also that we should take care of the nature and community around us, so this world and nature can stay as beautiful and healthy for as long as possible. Thank you. Any questions?